everyone. I am getting ready for my trip and I am going to take you with me in my process to put all of the makeup that I'm going to bring on my trip with me. So you're going to see the makeup that I am packing. I won't make you sit through me actually applying it, but we'll talk about why I'm bringing it. So I'm not bringing any primers or, like emulsions or anything like that, because where I'm going is going to be very humid. Very, very humid. So I don't think that is going to be the problem. My skin is dry, so I think it will be like normal. But I am bringing this Tula. I love this. It's Glow and Get It. I know this is not a luxury item, but I really would strongly suggest you take a look at the Tula line. I really like the products, and this one is an under eye brightener. And I feel like it's cooling and soothing. So if you have like irritated skin like I do, like right now I have these lumps on the outsides of my eyes. I have no idea where they're, who the heck knows. But this is very cooling and it feels really nice on the skin, and it also brightens. So it's perfect for when, you're just tired. It's gonna take me like literally 24 hours to get where I'm going, so I'm gonna need it. I have a small Queen of Hungary mist from Visa that I'm gonna take with me. I'm not taking the big one. Thank you, Visa, for sending me a small one so I can travel with it, which is awesome. I have a bunch of products, SPF products, that I'm taking with me, and I'll make sure I post about that. One of them is the Sarah Creel Brilliant Repair Shield. This is like a bronzing sunscreen. So this is an SPF 30. It's an illuminating serum. So this is coming with me because, to be honest, a lot of days I'm probably not going to wear any makeup at all. There's a beach involved. There's no point. There's just absolutely no point. And it's not going to make sense for me to have makeup on. But for the nights when I'm doing like events or something, I have the Prada foundation here. And the reason I have the Prada foundation is because this is the only matte-ish foundation that works for me, and I have a feeling if I go with my dewy foundations, it's not gonna work because it's gonna be raining and humid and wet. So yeah, I don't think that's gonna. But then I'm also bringing the Chanel, this is the Touch formula, and yes, I am gonna try it in the lighter shade. I have B10. They came out with a lighter shade. Usually the B10, the BD, which is what the lighter shade is not a rosy shade. So, but the description says it's rosy. So I am going to try it because it'll be interesting for me to see if it works for me. But again, I just didn't have time to do it before my birthday trip. When you see this video, I will have already left, by the way. But I am going to have a members only. If you want to join membership, hit the little join button. It won't take you directly to join, I promise. It won't make you charge you anything. It'll just show you the benefits. I am going to do a special member live from my vacation spot. It's going to be short, probably like half an hour to an hour. But I do want you guys to see the location because it's pretty spectacular. And so for members, I will have that and I'll post. But the time zone is so off of the US time zone that I have to get there and figure that out. I am going to bring this Anissa brush. I have a whole set of Sonia G travel brushes that I have already packed in my bag. Those come with me. They just stay in that travel bag because I only use them for travel because they're the short ones. But the Anissa brush goes with me. So I'll bring the Chanel Touch foundation because that kind of foundation I think works for pretty much anything, and I just love the fact that it's, versatile. It's easy to use, and I probably most of the time won't be wearing anything, like I said, but for the evening events and stuff, I will definitely wear some makeup. I always bring like one new thing. The one new thing I'm bringing is the Dior Brown Cashmere because I love, 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 love that quint. So I've talked about it a million times. I don't need to go over it again, but I am bringing, the bronzer I'm bringing with me is probably not gonna be a shock to anyone. It's the Tom Ford because I'm gonna get through this product in 2025. This is my oldest bronzer. Like this is like my oldest product that I still use. And this is the old formula. It's the old packaging. It's just old. And I feel like I just need to get through it. Now, is it still my favorite? Yes, it is, but I also feel like I just need to get through this one. Then I have the Sarah Creel. This is the bronzer, but this to me is gonna work really well for the days, like I said, that I'm just really not gonna do much, and I'll wear that Sarah Creel Repair. And then if I need if I feel like I need a little bit of contour or something. Then for blush and highlighter, again, a lot of times when I travel, I use creams. So I bring like the Dior stick or the Chanel new stick or the Merit balms, any of those. I am going to bring the Chanel one because a lot of my outfits for this trip will be like warm, orange specifically. And so the new orange blush is going to be perfect for that. However, what the blush that I'm actually going to bring on the trip that I think I'll wear more often than anything else is this one by Sicily. This is the Orchid blush in Coral. And the reason I'm going to bring this one is because it's a great blush slash like highlighter. And you can just use it for both. And again, I'm going somewhere where I don't want like a lot of makeup. I don't want a makeup-y look, really. And this is gonna be perfect for just everything. I'm definitely bringing the Clé de Peau Lip Glorifier. This is going in my purse. I've become very fond of that product in a very short time. The other product that I always bring with me is Chanel Flash and Boy. This is with me all the time. Like I always have that in my purse. I might bring Rosa as well because I think Rosa will be a good shade to, you know, like just, you know, mix it up. I'm trying to decide between the Sicily products that I want to bring, the lip products. I have this feeling like I want to bring all of them, but that doesn't make any sense because I won't wear that many of them. I am going to bring the Hermes, the lip oil. This one is, what shade is this one? Coral Exchange? Coral something. And I love the smell. And that's the perfect, I mean, this is probably what I'll look like, you know, most of the time. Like just, maybe not even this made up. So I think, you know, lip oils, those types of things are going to be like a good choice for me. I'll probably bring the Clé de Peau as well. And maybe the Dior. This is the new one. I really like the shade. I think it would be great for a tropical oasis type of thing. And then the Suku Glaze lipstick. So I'm trying to decide between all of that. I don't need that many lipsticks, obviously. So yeah. Tom Ford liners. And I'm just trying to decide if I bring all of them, which I don't really think makes sense because I don't need 4 liners. I think I'm going to bring Reese and Irresistible and maybe Love's Attention or maybe A-List. I'm having a difficult time choosing. But again, I don't think I'm going to really need a lot of it because, you know, it's it's a tropical destination. Now, powders. I was trying to decide between bringing the Charlotte Tilbury so that I could have like a blush and a highlighter and the Westman Atelier Pink Bubble. And then I realized, you know, I have the Solar Glow that I carry with me in my purse, and I think that's just going to be enough. Because even though it is going to be a tropical destination, I'm definitely going to need some type of powder for my face because I think, you know, my face will need it. My skin is dry, so I just don't think it's going to be as big of an issue there. So yeah, I'm gonna withgo. I'm not gonna have powders with me, except for the Solar Glow. For mascara, I am actually bringing 2 mascaras. I'm bringing the Sweet Mascara because it is my favorite, but for like the daytime and when I'm, you know, on the beach or in the water or whatever else, if I wear mascara at all, it's gonna be the Caliray. The Caliray mascara is specifically made to be waterproof. And I have worn this mascara in the rain, in the pouring rain. It does not move on me. I'm not saying that will be for everybody, but it doesn't move on me. So if you're looking for something like that, if you want to go to the beach and you do want, for whatever reason, you do want to have some mascara on, that is the way to go. I honestly, generally on the beach, I don't wear mascara because I just don't see the point. But there are going to be events outside that we're going to do, and it's more than likely going to be raining. So that's why I'm like, okay, I need the Caliray. Okay, eyeshadow. So I mentioned I'm bringing the brown cashmere, which I am, which is one of my favorites. And then I'm also going to bring, this is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Sunbeam Cheek and Eye shade from Chantecaille in Ray. This is like the perfect summer shade, in my opinion. It is literally like a glowy sun ray. It's perfect. It's literally perfect. And you just put this all over your eye, like just with a simple brush. Let me get a very fluffy brush. And if you have this product or you can track this product down, I think this is the easiest eye look for the summer you will ever come up with, because literally that's it. And it's glowy. If you're warmer toned skin tone or you have a deeper skin tone, it works as highlighter. It kind of works on me as blush, but it's too deep to be highlighter for me. But it's literally one and done, perfect. Easy to do. I mean, it's that simple, and you know, I really like it. I am bringing liners with me. They're all the Chanel liners. I think browns. I'm doing matte taupe. I have espresso if I want something a little bit deeper, and then I also have this. This is the Contour Pêche Poudre. This is a recent addition to the Chanel line, and it's that peachy shade. This can be blended out to also be shadow. So I'm bringing it as like a, you know, it can do both. And they're waterproof, they're awesome, love them. The only other thing that I'm bringing for eyes that you'll be like, well, I don't even know what that is. These are the old MAC pigments, and they are literally loose pigments. And they were very popular a very long time ago. And they basically are, you know, they're exactly what they sound like. They're loose pigments that have a shine to them. And they're very easy to use because you just dump them into the cap and then you take your brush and you put them on. And I wore these two shades like on rotation in the late 90s. Like these were my go-tos. This is melon and this is tan. And they just have a beautiful luminosity to them, and they're very easy to use. Like you just, like I said, they just put them on your eye. It kind of like this Ray color. And you just put them on and they shine and they sparkle and they look beautiful, and that's it. It's perfect for the tropics. It's perfect for a beachy look, and you just don't have to try too hard. So I absolutely love these. Eyelash curler, which I always bring because my eyelashes do not curl on their own. So I always curl my eyelashes. Even when I don't wear makeup, I curl my eyelashes. Because I feel like when I curl my eyelashes, my eyes look more like awake. I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like they look better. So I often, you know, will just curl my lashes and just leave it at that. And then I just don't put any mascara on. Like I said, for this trip, I will have mascara on for some things, but most things, probably not. So we'll put on a little bit of my favorite Swede, just like a tiny bit, just the littlest bit, so that, you know, it looks like I have a little bit of an open eye. And that's about it. Like that will be the extent of my makeup, because again, it's just, you know, it's a tropical destination, and then I actually am going to two places. The place after that is not tropical, but it will definitely be cooler and probably rainy. So you can absolutely wear makeup in the rain, and you can absolutely wear makeup in a tropical situation. But for me, because of my skin and the way that I handle like heat, I don't like makeup on my face when it's really hot, because it just feels suffocating for me. So like I like light, very light makeup, and anything that's like very breathable, which is why like Sarah Creel products are going to be great, because it's going to bronze, it's going to give a little bit of coverage, but it won't feel like anything. That's the kind of thing. Like I like very, very little. So that'll be how I go. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention is perfumes. So again, like I don't handle heat well. And for the most of my trip, it's gonna be hot. So what kind of perfumes do you bring when you're dealing with that type of situation? Someone like me who gets migraines and everything. So the first one is, this is Floreku. This is Sun and Sand. And this, I mean, perfect, right? Perfect name. It's a very vanilla, I'll get the actual notes for you, but it smells like a beach. Sun and sand. That's what it smells like. It literally smells like you're at, I don't know how they did it, but that's what it smells like. It smells like the beach. It's absolutely stunning. And this is the travel part of it. And you have the little thing and you can fill it up with the other part of it, which is very cool. I love the fact that they did that. And the designs are just beautiful. There's a huge conch shell on the front of it. This is one of my favorite scents. The other one is Creed Virgin Island Water. You can see there's like practically none left. I've had this bottle for a very long time. This is a coconutty vanilla. beach fragrance, and it smells kind of like sun oil, like, you know, SPF back in the day. That's kind of what it smells like. And it's just great for the beach. These two are just like perfect for that type of tropical heat, you know, very humid weather. These two are the ones that are my go-to. So these are the ones that I wear. But I did want to show you what I was bringing. I also will have a bunch of like face care stuff for the planes. There are 3 planes there and 2 planes back. And so I don't wear makeup on planes ever. Even if I'm going to like a conference for work and people will be with me, I don't wear makeup on planes because my skin gets irritated on planes. Pretty much everyone's does, and dehydrated. So I always have masks and like lip salves and like the whole thing. So I look terrible on a plane. If you ever see me on a plane, that is the worst that I will ever look. And I'm okay with it because I need my skin to be good by the time I get there. So yeah, I bring a lot of skincare with me. I'll bring my mists, I'll bring my masks. Maybe I'll take some pictures and post for you guys, but it's not a pretty picture. But you know what? This is a very long, there's gonna be a lot of flights and it's gonna be very long. So I make sure I take care of my skin on the flights. That's just all I have to say about that. So with that, like I said, when this goes up, I will already be on my trip, but I wanted to bring you along with my process of what I actually pack. So I'd love to hear like what you pack for your trips. If you're going to like a tropical location, is it different than if you're going to like, you know, New York City or London or Shanghai? Because it's a very different kind of environment. Or do you like do the same makeup routine regardless of where you are? And some people do. I change mine up a lot depending on the environment that I'm in. So thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it. And I hope to see you in another video really soon.